Hello, I'm JC and welcome. This pick a card reading will be about how will you become successful. Now for disclaimer, please keep in mind that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is a general reading, so be sure to maintain balance between your intuition, discernment, and logic, and please do not become fixated nor attached to my readings and the outcome. So here we have 8 piles to choose from. You want to be able to choose however way works best for you, utilizing your intuition, your gut feelings, your instincts, and choose what grabs your attention, what stands out to you, what pulls you in. And that may be with the crystals provided here, choosing a number from 1 to 8, even looking at the timestamps to see if a sequence might also grab your attention. And feel free to choose however many piles you feel guided to do. Alright, so for number 1 we have Amethyst, number 2 Green Fluorite, 3 Peach Moonstone, 4 Labradorite, 5 Septarian, 6 Snowflake Obsidian, 7 Chrysocolla Hematite, and 8 Bloodstone. If you need more time, please pause the video and let's proceed with your reading. Hello to those of you who chose number 1 with the Amethyst crystal. Let's see how you will become successful. Okay, so we have bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And sorry for the noises you may hear in the background. We have detox time, release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. Pay attention to your dreams. You are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind, where they appear in order to help you. We have strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. We have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstone is a channel for healing energy. We have the 7 of Swords, the Moon, the Star card here, and we have the King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting here, how you will become successful is being someone very inspiring and helpful. You are someone who brings aid to people. You are someone who could be a teacher or a coach, a mentor. I feel like you've gathered the experiences to help teach others about your skill set and to help people develop and mature their skill sets and what you are teaching here. You are someone who's very supportive and helpful. I feel like you are this healer and also this light worker. For a select few of you, take to how it may apply. You guys might be spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders, or just someone of a positive influence in which you help assist people where necessary. I feel like you are someone who's very witty, strategic, clever, and you know how to adapt and adjust to your situations. You know how to be flexible with your circumstances. And I feel like that's how you help people to learn as well, to be adaptable with their skills and circumstances as well. I feel like you're someone who's very generous and very giving to the point where it might be at your own expense. I feel like you need to be cautious with that, to not be so controlling or trying to take over for people, because I feel like your nurturing qualities tend to take over. And I feel like what I'm getting here is that you need to take a step back, you know, reserve yourself and your energy of being overly helpful here, because I feel like you need to allow the room for people to put forth what you teach, the guidance that you give them, into action, into motion here. Allow them to take a chance to handle things and to utilize what you've taught them towards their skills, to see how they utilize their skills. I feel like you need to take a step back and allow them to take a chance to try it out, to see how they do before you try to nurture them to the point where you try to, you know, do it all for them. I feel like you're like this helicopter parent. Like you want to do it for them, like so they don't have to struggle or suffer here. But I feel like, no, that's how they're going to learn, and that's how they're going to mature with their skills and their development here. So I feel like you can still be that nurturing person. You can still have those loving qualities about you. I feel like that's why it's so inspiring. But you need to take a step back, because I feel like if you try to control the situation, you sometimes tend to give the wrong impression towards people that, hey, you're trying to actually control the situation. Like, you don't allow them the room to try things out, despite you not being that way. I feel like it just comes off that way. That's the impression you give, because I feel like it might seem like you don't give any room for mistakes to happen and for people to learn from them. I feel like you need to, you know, allow them to do so that they can, you know what it is that they need to fix and change. Even though you're not trying to, you know, be mean or trying to, you know, be bossy or sassy, I feel like your nurturing, stern energy comes out, and I feel like it just gives people the wrong idea, like, oh, like this person is not letting me do my work. And because of that, I feel like that's how people tend to attach themselves to you, because you know that you're going to do the work for them. I feel like they find you to be more so reliable, to the point where they don't learn to trust themselves with these skills. I feel like you need to take a step back before it becomes a problem for you, like establishing those boundaries. I'm also getting here with pay attention to your dreams. This also talks about receiving downloads, insight, and awareness that's going to help you later on. So if you get a strange sensation at the top of your head, the crown of your head, your crown chakra, I feel like that's your guides letting you know, hey, be aware and pay attention to what comes next, especially in the upcoming days or in a few days. It's going to happen pretty quickly when that happens, when you get that sensation on the crown of your head, because I feel like that's how you're connecting with your guides, through your crown chakra, I feel, and they're going to help you become aware of certain information and signs that are going to help assist you in what it is that you need to focus on, what you need to pay attention to, what you may need to, you know, absorb and understand here. But I feel like you'll see it coming, you'll know. And yeah, I feel like you do have the experience and the skills and the quality to help people, to help teach people and whatever it is that they need to learn. But you need to also learn how to, you know, take a step back and not, you know, be that helicopter parent for people, or, you know, be overly bossy or trying to control the situation in your hands, in your matter. I feel like you need to allow them to try to control the situation themselves, to whomever you're teaching, whatever it is to. Alright, because I feel like you are someone who is definitely, again, a light worker. And with crystals, you could be a crystal child, etc. You might associate with that topic. But it does not have to apply here. I just feel like you're someone who's very connected with the healing qualities and healing factors. Like you yourself, you're like this crystal being where you give people support when needed, but try not to be so overly supportive here, you want to, take a step back and allow them to, take action in utilizing their skills, the skills that they've learned from you, in order for them to find their independence and to be able to trust themselves. Because I feel like if you become way too supportive to the point where you take things over for them, then they won't find that trust within themselves. They won't feel that encouragement that they have the capacity to do what it is that you're teaching them. I feel that it creates this codependency nature, this attachment that can become toxic, and now it's invading your personal space and your boundaries, and you're not even becoming aware of this matter, where it starts to drain you and it can end up really stressing you out. So I feel like pay attention. I feel like this is something significant. And also know with bountiful nature, it talks about taking a break, taking a moment to yourself, going outside to be able to regenerate, to renew yourself, to be refreshed. Especially with detox time, I feel like you need to take a moment to yourself and allow people to work things out. And if they need assistance or help, I feel like you let them know to ask you for it. You'll be there when they need you, but I feel like you need to learn how to take breaks. Spend some time to yourself, take a moment to drink some tea or your favorite drink, like a 5-minute break, or do something else that can distract you from trying to, step in so much and try to take over things. I feel like you need to find a way to appease their controlling and nurturing nature here. Learn how to, respect your own space and other people's spaces. Establish those healthy boundaries here. I feel like you're someone who could also be very sensitive, yet you try not to let that show. You try to, maintain your composure and have these stern qualities so that you don't take advantage of. But despite you being expressive with your emotions this way, despite you appearing reserved and not so emotional, it shows in your actions. I feel like you don't see that your actions give away your emotions. You may not show it on your complexion, but it shows in what it is that you are doing. So you want to be able to establish that balance. Learn to adjust and adapt to your circumstances, because you do have those qualities. It's how people learn from you. It's how they see you so inspiring, but you yourself need to, follow this concept as well in regards to the situation that you are dealing with when it comes to helping people. I feel like you need to utilize those qualities in the best way possible, in the right way that's best suited for you, so you don't end up being so easily drained and taken advantage of. Because I feel like you're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of with, giving so much of yourself and trying to control the situation, where you don't need to control everything. You just need to do what it is that you're supposed to do in the moment, and then let other people, take control where they're supposed to over, developing their skills. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. You do have these amazing qualities, and it will be utilized to the best of your ability. This is your key skill here, teaching people, being of assistance, being of support and service to people in some way. And with crystals, you might like to work with crystals. You might have that aesthetic or knack for crystals, or you just have this healing quality. You may like to have a boutique involving crystals, like your own crystal shop even. Let's see. For some of you, again, you could have spiritual abilities. You're a healer, light worker. You could also be a psychic medium with the moon card, or someone extremely creative and influential, and you teach people how to be creative as well. or even business savvy here, or whatever it is, or however it is that you teach a young demographic here, I'm getting. Hopefully that's the right term I'm using, because sometimes these terms pop up and I want to make sure that it is accurate, but correct me if I'm wrong, if necessary here. But with teaching, I feel like you teach young people. It can be from young adults, young adolescents here, to younger kids. You could work with making a class for children. You could involve in daycare, being a teacher, a high school teacher, professor in college, etc. Or you could teach people like online through the media, like making those YouTube videos of nursery rhymes and, you know, the alphabet, math, etc. You know, making things fun and entertaining for kids, especially with the star card. You can be quite the entertainer to some degree, or you're someone who's very social and active, especially with the King of Cups. But I feel like you have the power to, you know, reserve yourself. I also feel like you could be a strong empath with your sensitivity, very clairsentient. Being around a lot of people can make you very nervous, jittery, or have a bit of anxiety, or even again, very sensitive. You're able to pick up on other people's energies and emotions, and it kind of bothers you or disturbs you at times. It can be disruptive. And I feel like that's why you want to try to take things over, so you have a sense of control over those sensitivity. But I feel like, no, you need to learn how to step back and shield yourself and not, you know, try to take everything into your own hands when you know it's out of your control and you're not supposed to control it. You have to let other people control their actions and learn from their mistakes and develop their skills accordingly and properly here. And I feel like you do have that power. This is not in any way here to make you feel bad. I'm here giving you this message to help you, and I hope you understand that. Know that you do have this capacity to do this. You just need to, you know, shift your perspective on that positive note. But if you're doing this, then you're doing good. Keep what it is that you're doing, and you're going to be remarkable at it. Know that even with bountiful nature, you do have these qualities within you, and you know how to utilize them. And keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like it's going to help you, lead you to that success. Just be mindful of learning to reserve yourself when necessary here, to be able to respect your own space in the space of others, to grow, evolve, and mature. These qualities that you have within you, that are embedded, that are ingrained within you, they're going to lead you to success. Just try not to, you know, again, waste your energy so much on others too frequently. Learn to, you know, reserve some of that energy to yourself once again, and allow people to develop their skills by taking action on their part. They need to take action on their own part here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let me know if this will resonate, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 2 with the Green Fluorite crystal. Let's see how you will become successful. We have Conscious Consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. We have Keep Going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Media. You can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. Environmentalist. Very synchronistic here, especially with environmental friendly purchases, being conscious about what it is that you're buying. You are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. We have the Four of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So you're someone who's quite visionary. You receive brilliant ideas, and I feel like you can definitely create something out of it. What I'm getting here, how you will become successful is by being consistent with your efforts. Keep doing what it is that you're doing, especially if you're practicing. I feel like you're developing your skills. You are maturing your development here, and I feel like you could be your most successful by working within the media. With conscious consumer, I feel like you could end up being within an affiliate program with some companies here that I feel like you will help you to prosper even further. I feel like you invest in the right tools and resources that are meaningful to you, that also function really well with your work, your creativity, your career, your occupation, whatever it is that you are trying to do here. I feel like you will be successful in being funded as well. Let's see. I feel like you could work within sales. I don't know if this is the right way of putting it. Business associate. Let me see here, because I feel like you're really good with even with retail, selling products, helping people to invest in the right tools and resources that can be of great value to them. And you make sure to sell the certain resources that are meaningful to you, that you can connect with, that you vouch for. It's not just something that is biased here. I feel like this is something that you actually utilize, and you're very true to using here. I feel like you're not just selling these products because they're from the company you work for. You're selling these products because there are products that you actually use. I feel like you're trying to also be very mindful about budgets here, like helping people to invest in the right resources, but at a really friendly economic price. Let me see. But I feel like environment and the media, I feel like it connects, it correlates together. I feel like you're going to excel in the environment you work in. Justice, you can be of service to people. Let's see, what else? You are a light worker. You are a healer, a counselor as well. I feel like you could do this, in which you possibly practice divination, and you end up, having affiliate codes for certain products that you use within your divination or spiritual practices. Or creative practices. It doesn't have to be spiritual here, but I feel like it's very inspiring. You're going to be someone very inspiring to people and empowering in the right way. By the right way, I mean you are someone who's really good at getting through to people, to helping people for the right reasons here. I feel like you have this ethical and moral approach to what it is that you do. You do it with heart, you do it with love. And I feel like that's how it's going to help you connect with people and also guide them to the resources that help assist you in your practices and your creativity. And you want to help people, you know, provide people with the tools that may help them with their practices as well, tools that you definitely trust and rely on, that are substantial for you. And I feel like you're going to guide them to tools. Like, it's up to them to choose, and I feel like you'll make them be aware of that, of what tools work best for them. And I feel like you'll connect them with these tools, and I feel like they will gravitate towards purchasing them, because I feel like you know how to work well with these tools, and you inspire them to also know how to work well with these resources and tools here. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like you're going to be doing something you're very connected with, you're passionate about. It feels right to you. It could be a hobby as well. You're very insightful and able to put things into perspective. You are quite the visionary. You have a knack for visualization here in regards to your practices or creativity. I feel like you know how to get through challenges and difficult circumstances, and I feel like you will help teach people and inspire people to overcome those challenges. I feel like you will become really successful, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like you will establish a business, a legacy even, for many generations to come. I feel like what you are creating is building a solid foundation for you, and I feel like it's going to remain strong, tried and true, no matter the obstacle. Like, you're able to see past those obstacles, you're able to see things with great clarity, and you have this vision and this momentum to proceed forward and to continue to invest and prepare yourself for more to come, I feel. And also, the Two of Wands works really well with the media. I feel like you're a really good communicator, and you know how to coach people, inspire people to overcome any adversity. I feel like you're building this solid connection, this solid foundation within your practices in media here. I feel like you're going to do something possibly very entertaining, but not just entertaining. I feel like it's it brings people together. You create something that helps bring people together, creates this sense of oneness within, you know, this vast environment. You create this really wonderful environment with what it is that you teach and inspire. You are this healer, this light worker. Whatever it is that you do so with love. You speak with love, and you get to the truth of the matter here. You get people to shift their perception to see the bigger picture. And I feel like you know how to invest in the right things that are meaningful to you, and you will help people to invest in the right things that will be meaningful to them and to their own self-expression, their own creativity. It may not necessarily be the same resources and tools that you utilize, but you will guide them to the right resources and tools that they may enjoy, they may utilize in regards to their path, their career, their creativity, their development. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're definitely this counselor, this healer. You speak with good and positive intentions. You do so with love, and you do so to inspire and empower people to the best of your ability. You do so with fairness and balance. Know that these qualities, these skills, is what's going to help you to excel and advance to the next level. It's going to help you to become successful. You could also be really good with design and advertising. Let's see. Especially within the media here. I feel like you know how to grab people's attention. I feel like whatever it is that you do is quite the eye candy. It's quite captivating. It's aesthetically pleasing. And I feel like that's what's going to gravitate people to purchase some of the resources that you utilize and help them to create something of their very own that's going to be very creative and meaningful to them. So yes, that's what I'm getting here. Let me know if this will resonate with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Feel free to pick another pile for more depth, insight, if you feel guided to do so. And thank you for watching. I wish you all the best, much love and light, and take care. One more thing I wish to add, sorry, I'm prone to this. I'm getting with media and the Two of Wands, I feel like you could also be really good with making sales internationally as well. That's what I'm getting here. Like, again, you bring people together from all walks of life, from all places, all environments, especially with environmentalists. I feel like you know how to connect with people all around the world and make good sales. I'm getting here. You know how to invest in the right things that definitely will captivate people's attention and will also purchase as well. I'm getting here. So yeah, that's it, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 3 with the Peach Moonstone crystal. Let's see how you will become successful. Okay, so we have declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. We have vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. We have Mother Mary. The Blessed Mother is helping you with your divine life purpose. We have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. We have children. Your life purpose involves helping children, teaching, and healing children. Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. We have the High Priestess. The Four of Pentacles. The Devil here. And the Six of Cups. Don't get scared over the Devil. This is actually a positive quality due to all these cards here. There is a positive aspect to this, and I will share that with you. Just give me a moment. Okay, and I want to apologize if you hear any noises in the background. So what I'm getting here is that how you will become successful, I feel like minimalism might be a key factor here, but not to the point where it might be a drastic change for you. I feel like little by little, removing stuff from your environment might help you to establish a clearer mindset and space and become more organized and structured here. I feel like you are being divinely supported. I'm also getting here that you have these mothering, nurturing qualities to you. I feel like with vulnerability here, you have the power to put yourself out there to, go after your goals and still be able to handle things with grace and not allow yourself to be taken advantage of. You have that strength within you. I feel like it's a scary thing for you to pursue, putting yourself out there, especially if you're a spiritual healer, a spiritual practitioner. You might have a fear of being persecuted, but not to worry. I feel like what you will be doing will have positive effect and wonderful outcomes here. With practice, be consistent in what it is that you're doing, because I feel like there will come a point where it will pay off and you will put yourself out there. With author, this could also imply you might be interested in creating your own tarot deck. I'm getting with the High Priestess and being a healer, being an author here, you might want to create your own tarot deck. Or it doesn't have to necessarily pertain anything at all to spirituality. With children, you can teach young people how to live their life to the fullest is what I'm getting here. To tap to your inner child, to follow your heart's desires. I feel like you will be this role model and inspiration. Maybe not just to other people, but even to your own kids within your family. Could be your nieces and nephews, cousins, etc., siblings, you name it. I feel here. Even maybe you could also be like a babysitter. You could become successful taking care of children to some degree, or just helping people to follow their heart's desires, to tap into their inner child. You could also become successful with working with childlike things of nostalgia here, things of your past. You might bring it back into your environment, like certain toys or figures, and be able to make something out of it that's really creative and innovative to your own self-expression here. Let me see what I'm getting here. Yeah, be consistent with your work and your efforts, and I feel like there will come a point where you'll be able to finally put it out there and, you know, create something that will be brought out into the open. I feel like even with the Four of Pentacles, you might feel a little guarded. You're probably someone very mysterious and reserved to yourself. You could be quite the introvert. But I feel like you will become successful to the point where you will have enough to save and to spend on yourself, your wants here. I feel like your wants more so than your needs, I'm getting. But always, you know, be financially responsible. Try to be financially responsible about the money that you receive and the income you receive here. I'm getting another factor that will lead you to your success is your attractiveness, your beauty. You are someone who is quite the looker. You have a complexion that people will definitely be obsessed with. I'm getting, again, this is a general reading, so take what may apply here. It may not just be your appearance. It could be your creativity or what it is that you do. You have this magnetic allure, this sensual attraction in regards to what it is that you do that attracts people. And I have a feeling it is in regards to your appearance, your beauty, inside and out, and also your craft, what it is that you do, what it is that you create. People are going to be hooked, I feel. But you do so with the purest intentions here. With the Six of Cups, I'm getting this purity and innocence to you since you are a healer. And you're really good at connecting with people on a childlike level. You connect with people's heart. You're able to establish this intimate connection with people. You have this nurturing quality with Mother Mary and the High Priestess here. I'm getting this correlation. But you definitely exude this magnetic quality that people just gravitate to you. Like they can reveal their deepest secrets and feelings, and you are able to process it and understand it all, and, you know, able to give forth wisdom and guidance in the best way possible, I feel. Let's see what else I'm getting. For some of you, you could actually be a doctor or a nurse, and you're really good at helping people. Being very informative about the wisdom you bring forth and what it is that you teach to bring people in awareness. You could end up writing a book, creating something that's very appealing and magnetic to people. Definitely draws people's attention. It's not something that's just clickbait. There's actually something there that is quite, you know, reliable and captivating here. I'm getting. You're someone who definitely is consistent and dedicated and devoted to what it is that you do. You make sure to, you know, always increase your knowledge and to expand and mature and even more so develop your skills to its greatest potential, because times change and there's always something new to learn. So you want to make sure that your knowledge is expanding along with those times, I feel. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And I also feel like children are definitely drawn to you. If it's not just children, it's people who are capable of tapping into their nostalgia, their inner child even. And there's something that you bring that to life within them. You bring that back to life, and it just gives them that sense of hope and possibility. Since you are this healer, you are this light worker. And I feel like you're learning to let go of things and detach from things that are no longer serving you. I feel like you are definitely establishing that better environment and better space for yourself and for your surroundings and for what it is that you are creating. I feel here you're establishing more room for your creativity to grow and prosper. So keep going at it, because I feel like it's going to lead to successful events here. I feel like this is how you're going to become successful. I feel like you'll learn to open up in time as well. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like people can see you a bit as an introvert and guarded. I feel like that's what draws them to you to some degree, but I feel like you'll learn to open up. But I feel like you're going to receive enough finances to help support you and pamper you when necessary. I feel like you'll be able to have enough to save and still be generous and giving with people too, I feel, some degree. You'll be of service and a healing factor here. You could even be a pediatrician. You have a way of connecting with kids, being very informative, I'm picking up on. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. I feel like you also are someone who's strongly intuitive. So trust your intuition to lead you in the right direction. I feel like there's always something to learn, a lesson to learn that will help assist you in gaining more wisdom and depth into helping you advance your mind and your career and your creativity. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so for more depth and insight. And let me know if this will resonate, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Sorry guys, one more thing I needed to add here is that I'm getting here that if you become a spiritual teacher, a spiritual practitioner, I feel like you have the capacity to clear and dissipate people's negative misconceptions about spirituality and spiritual practices and divination, or especially here, or any other type of spiritual practice. I feel like you will definitely learn to declutter people's minds from those negative concepts about you and your practice here. I feel like it's going to show how genuine and authentic you are to being a healer and of being of help to people, of assisting people, of treating people in such a caring and nurturing way. I feel like they're going to see and acknowledge that and see your authentic and genuine intentions in what it is that you are doing, and that it's not at all toxic. Like, again, you're going to clear people's misconceptions about these taboos, these so-called taboos that aren't really as bad as it seems in regards to, again, certain practices here. And it could be clearing people's misconceptions about following their heart's desires. Oh, it's taboo about having to follow something creative or pursue something creative because you need to do something that is more substantial and practical and productive. In regards to traditional and normal standards and expectations of things, like getting a well-paying, decent job that's, you know, working at a bank, being a doctor, a lawyer, etc. Doing stuff like that will actually help you become more successful. You're going to actually, you know, cut that out. Like, no, it's not just that can actually make you successful. It's pursuing your heart's desires. I feel like you're going to clear that, again, that negative misconception about these taboos of pursuing something artistic or creative here. I feel like you're going to teach people that, hey, it's okay to follow these passions and become successful at it and establish it as your career. You can receive just as good as finances with, you know, being a lawyer, being a doctor, etc. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to help people, like, open their minds to the possibilities, to the unlimited potential that is out there within the world. Like, you don't always have to just have, you know, it's okay to have a backup plan and all that, but if you're not feeling fulfilled in pursuing a 9-to-5 job, I feel like you're going to help people, you know, to expand their horizons here, to think outside the box and strive for more and for better that's best suited for them as individuals here in their own unique way. I feel like that's what you're going to also be successful in doing for people, and that's how it will help you become successful, because you will clear people's misconceptions about how to live your life, how you're supposed to live your life. That's what I'm getting here as well. So yeah, thank you once again, and I'm so sorry I'm prone to this, guys. Yeah, I wish you all the best and take care. Hello to those of you who chose the Labradorite crystal, pile number 4. Let's see, how will you become successful? Okay, so we have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Deserving. You, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. Editor. Your writing or other creative project benefits from outside help and support. Family. Loving your friends and family is essential to your life purpose. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel that you will become successful by pursuing something that you dream of doing, a goal you aspire to accomplish here. I feel like what could also help you is establishing a vision board or jotting down your affirmations within a journal as well. I feel like you are someone who is, of course, deserving to follow your dreams or goals to make it happen. Know that it's okay for you to do so. And I feel like you're someone who could become a really good editor. You could be very helpful in assisting others and helping people fix things where necessary here. Or you yourself could be a blogger or a vlogger, an influencer. With family here, I feel like you're going to gain this massive support system in regards to what it is that you do. You may be a spiritual teacher, a life coach, an energy healer, really good with Reiki healing, or you're someone who's really good with manifestation, prayers, spell work. Again, with dreams of abundance, you can manifest what it is that you desire into your reality. You have that power to you. You know how to work well with law of attraction. You've seen it happen before. And I feel like you're capable of tapping into that, energy, that consciousness here to create more for yourself. And I feel like know that you will be protected and divinely guided and doing so. And with protection here, I feel like you could be of service to people, helping to protect people as well. Work within the law. government, etc. There is a possibility here, especially with the Four of Swords, but it could also be just being of service to people, helping people, guiding people in the right direction, having that protective and nurturing quality about you. I feel like that will also lead you to success. You are someone who's faithful, loyal, dedicated, committed to your work, to your craft. You're able to take the time to look at things thoroughly, be attentive to detail. I feel like sometimes you may be a perfectionist, but I feel like you are capable of making things efficient and professional. I feel like you're able to utilize your perfectionistic qualities to the best of your abilities, utilizing it as your strength, but also be cautious of the negative side to being a perfectionist. I feel like it might lead you to procrastination at times. So I feel like you need to flip that energy into something more positive here. Know that it's okay for you to take action towards this goal. You've been consistent with your efforts. You've been practicing. You've been developing. Now I feel like you need to open yourself up to taking action, because know that you are deserving of this. If you see yourself deserving of doing this, now see yourself actually making it your reality. Making it happen, putting it out there. I feel like you are someone who's also a really good channeler. Again, this also correlates with dreams of abundance and energy healing. You're a good manifester. You can contemplate whatever it is that you so desire and manifest it into your reality. Next thing you know, like, it'll just happen. I feel like if you think about you needing a jacket and putting it out there and letting it go, not, having that attachment to it, next thing you know, you go out shopping and there's a jacket that's at the right affordable price that is perfect for you to buy and purchase here. I'm getting here. But also be specific of what you want to manifest. The type of style of jacket you want to manifest, etc. You need to have specifics, because I feel like you can manifest whatever and it may not just feel right or quite exactly suitable, but it's okay. You learn from those circumstances and it allows you to be better at, visualizing what it is that you truly need and want out of a jacket, for example. So, like the style, the color, the size, etc. And with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you have this ideal that you want to pursue, like this ideal dream goal that you want to establish as your career. You're following your heart. You're going to wear it on your sleeve. You're going to put it out there. But I feel like you need to be more productive about how you're going to achieve these goals. It's not something that you can just think about, contemplate, and have it manifest. No, you need to also put in the effort. Keep being consistent with your efforts, because that will lead you to making this goal, this dream, this heart's desires come into fruition by, being consistent once again with your efforts. Persevering and continuing to practice and develop your skills. I feel like you will acquire that as your occupation or your career, and it'll lead you to your success. But I feel like this talks about things are not going to happen as quickly as you'd like. I feel like it's a process. I feel like there are things that are being worked behind the scenes that are being divinely guided. I feel like there's divine intervention at play. There's a divine orchestration, a plan out in the works in regards to the timing of your success. But keep doing what you're doing. I feel like that moment will arise. And I feel like you will establish this as your career. I'm getting with the Eight of Pentacles. But know that you don't have to limit yourself to just one thing. It's okay to pursue one thing at first. You want to, take those simple steps. You want that simplicity. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with so many creative ideas you want to pursue and fulfill here. I feel like you have many talents. You have many skills. You can adapt and adjust to where you want, to what you want to do and where you want to go. But I feel like you got to work on one thing at a time. See, he's working on one thing at a time. He didn't work on all those pentacles at the exact same moment. No, he did one step at a time. So he accomplished this goal, then he moved on to the next, then he accomplished this one, then the next, this one, then the next, this one. So it's a process. I feel like once you are consistent with this process in your efforts, you'll see that you've accomplished so many goals in turn that it almost feels like you accomplished it all in one sitting. But no, you had to follow a simple process, a step-by-step process that is actually beneficial and best suited for you. I feel like take your time with this, especially with the Knight of Coins, I feel here. And with the Knight of Cups, I feel like, yeah, pay attention to what it is that feels right to you, that truly feels good, and your desires and your creative goals here. Like, what feels right to work on first? What feels right to add into this mix? And then once you finish and accomplish one goal, then moving on to the next. You got to pay attention to your intuition, to your feelings, of what feels right. Listen to your heart. Follow your heart and see where it leads you. And try to, be productive and practical with, what it is that your heart tells you. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see. Like, I feel like you're able to find that focus. And also, working with these goals, do not become attached to the matter of how things will come about. Again, it's a process. I feel like you'll be surprised as to how detached you'll be when working on your efforts and goals here. I feel like you'll have this detachment, and then sooner or later, all this success will come about step by step. I feel like it will come to be into fruition. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words here. I feel like you will see it unfold. It will be like an amazing experience to recall back on as to how it all came to be. So enjoy the process. I feel like with the Knight of Cups, learn to have fun in this process. It's okay to be detached to the outcome and how things are, happening here, how persistent and productive you're being, but also learn to have fun, not take everything so seriously. I feel like you need to loosen up and not stress yourself or worry about how things will come about. But I also feel like you could establish a family business or a family legacy as well, or you could just create one within your work environment. I feel like you will have the strong support system in regards to what it is that you are doing as well. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Let me know if this will resonate with you. If you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way, feel free to pick another pile for more depth, insight, and awareness perhaps to this matter. And thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light. And let me see if I'm picking up on anything else before I close this reading. Yeah. Just be patient with the process. Don't attach yourself to how things will come about. Just keep following your heart. See where it leads you and keep putting in the efforts, being consistent with your efforts, and focus on each effort and goal step by step, one by one here. And I feel like you'll see things unfold in your favor and in a substantial and efficient way here. And I feel like you will gather that support and abundance. Those wonderful connections. I feel like with family, you'll bring people together with what it is that you do, and you might actually help inspire them and have a positive influence and impact on those around you in regards to pursuing your goals. Okay, so yeah. Once again, thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 5 with the Septarian crystal. Let's see how you will become successful. Sorry about tripping over my words. Okay, so we have sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. We have asked for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. Open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. We have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. We have the Sun card, the Hangman, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Alright, so how will you become successful here? I'm getting that with sever vows of poverty and ask for what you want, open your heart to love. I feel like this talks about you needing to open yourself up to the possibility of, hey, it's okay to do what it is that you so desire, that you wish to accomplish here, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions that you want to fulfill. You can. You have that freedom. You have that opportunity. You have that permission. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise or deceive you. Like, hey, no, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. As long as you're being ethical and moral about what it is that you want to do, and it is something that is ethical and moral, then why not? You know, you don't have to keep yourself in a box. You have the potential and the power to step into whatever fulfills you, that's true to your heart. Do so with love. Open yourself up to that idea, that possibility, to that space, to that freedom. You don't have to limit yourself with just one thing as well, but it helps to focus on one thing at a time here. I feel like you could be something who's really good with books, being an author, being a vlogger, a blogger. Journaling can also help you, assist you with manifesting what you want into reality. Do your affirmations, write it down in a journal. Focus on what it is that you desire, what it is that you truly want. Be specific. And I feel like that will help assist you to creating that into reality, because I feel like you will intentionally start putting in the effort to make it happen. You are co-creating with the universe. You are doing the law of attraction here. But I feel like it's helping you to get into your system, to get the gears rolling in order to step in the right direction, to invest in the right resources that will help assist you in creating this to your in your reality, bring it into fruition here. And also, don't become so fixated or attached to how and when things will come about. Just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, learn to have fun while creating this for yourself, while putting in the efforts to making this happen. Learn to have fun, you know, distract yourself where it allows you to be in a better place, be in a better mindset here. Learn to focus and do what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what gives you that sense of purpose and freedom, and helps you to shift your perspective, because I feel like that will happen. And with the Sun card, know that success will come eventually here. It's just going to take some time. I feel like you need to shift your perspective, especially from the things that make you feel insecure, makes you feel small, makes you feel like you're not enough. Like, you need to shift yourself out of that perspective and into something more positive and uplifting by doing something that brings a smile to your face, makes you laugh, brings you joy, gets in touch with your creativity and your ideas to create something that, you know, makes you happy. You have to have faith and trust in the process. Know that these experiences, these toxic experiences, are here to help you. It's basically a way of letting you know, like, hey, this doesn't feel right. And because these situations don't feel right, you have to come to terms with it not feeling right. And allowing yourself to see, like, hey, you don't want this for yourself anymore. I don't want this for myself anymore. What can I do to change it for the better? And in doing so, I feel like you'll start to do something that can lift your spirit. It could be like reading a really good book, listening to your favorite song, and all of a sudden you snap out of it. It's okay to feel what it is that you feel, to acknowledge what it is that you feel, especially when you're in a really dark place. I feel like it's letting you know that you want more, you want better, and know that that is a possibility. And when you come into a sad place, you automatically want to do something to cheer you up again. And that could be, again, listening to your favorite song, watching your favorite show, movie, reading your book, and all of a sudden you see that hope, you see that possibility. When you watch something that's very positive and uplifting for you, you see that magic unfold and come to life, and all of a sudden you have this idea that, hey, you want to do something that involves this, that inspired you from this book, from this movie, from this song, etc. Like, I feel like that's going to help you to remain strong in your faith and in this hope and possibilities, to aspire yourself to be and do what it is that you desire, that you want to accomplish here. I feel like these negative situations will give you the experience you need that will help you gain the wisdom to be able to bring forth guidance to people how to overcome these challenges. I feel like that's how you will also be very successful in teaching people about shifting their perspective from these negative circumstances, because you yourself, you're going through this, but you were able to find things that were able to give you joy, help you understand and bring forth clarity among these circumstances. I feel like you will learn to detach. You will no longer feel like, oh, you are in this self-denial. Like, oh, no, you can't have this. Only certain people that are like this and that can only go for that, can only enter that sacred place, that positive place. I'm not deserving of it. No, this isn't for me. Like, you're going to you need to get out of that victim consciousness and liberate yourself from that misconception, those false pretenses, those false beliefs, and to shift your perception in the right place. Like, hey, if they can do it, if they can have this, if they can have that, so can you. Of course, it's not without struggle or conflict or challenges and adversity. You have to go through those things in order to learn what works best for you, what helps assist you in overcoming these challenges and adversity, what helps to get you to focus on the better perspective here. And I feel like doing something that uplifts you, brings you joy. You can establish this as something, as a goal you can accomplish. That can be a career, an occupation, or just accomplishing this goal, period, will help you see the possibilities that, hey, if you were able to accomplish this goal, then you're able to accomplish so many more. Again, the world is yours. You make what you want of it. Here. Okay, I feel like you want to create a painting. You do that and you accomplish that, then you should definitely pat yourself on the back, because that just shows that, hey, you were able to do this, just like anyone else was able to do this. Now, let's see what else can I do that I enjoy doing, that brings me joy. I want to make something of it. See where it leads you. Don't worry about how you'll become, again, successful, how you'll receive income from it. I feel like the more you start to focus on what it is that you want to do, gaining the resources and actually being consistent and productive with what you want to do, I feel like all the opportunities will unfold. You'll start to see it and acknowledge how you can master this and make it and turn it into a business, even an online business if you want. I feel like you will start to see the possibilities and those opportunities your way when you start to shift your perspective. You start to get clever. You start to become a bit savvy towards your goal and what it is that you want to accomplish and how to make it happen. I feel like you'll start getting clever. You'll start to get witty and optimistic here about your choices. And you'll end up moving in the right direction. Know that it's okay to have what it is that you want and to go after what it is that you want. Don't keep yourself in that dark place. Have faith, have trust in the process. Focus on what brings you to a positive perspective. Tap into your inner child, your inner joy. Let that spark inspiration towards a goal here. And I feel like you will feel that energy. You will feel that stamina, that drive to go for it. But I'm also getting here like you're someone who's going to be also very successful with writing a book or being very informative and knowledgeable about these negative experiences and teaching people how to overcome it, how to shift their perception, their perspective, when they're feeling stagnant in a rut or feeling stuck or feeling like they can't have this. Being in self-denial and being in low self-esteem here. I feel like you will help awaken people. Help people to be more mindful about their choices, their decisions, their actions, their thoughts, their feelings, their wellness, their overall wellness and health. And I feel like you will get people to open up to love and to see the possibilities. You will inspire people to sever those vows of poverty and those connections of self-denial. You will do that for people in the sense that you will encourage them, you will inspire them, and they in turn will take the steps and actions to find resolve. I feel like you will encourage them to find resolve, and I feel like they will find the power within them. You will show them the power within them, and they will start to acknowledge that power to take those steps, to take action, and what gives them fulfillment, what makes them happy. I feel like you are someone who helps heal people who are very sensitive, especially those who could be empaths even. You find a way to inspire hope in those who are extremely sensitive, have gone through that dark night of the soul. You help them to find trust and faith again. So that's what I'm getting for those of you who chose this reading. I feel like you yourself are going through this situation. I feel like you will come out of it. You will start to acknowledge what it is that you truly want for yourself. You'll start to focus, I want this, I want this, I want this. Go ahead and write it down in a journal. And then explore, your environment within the media of how to accomplish what and what, how to get really creative and innovative, how to make certain things happen. And to start small, like work with simple steps. And then later on, you'll see that development and progression to, establishing a more solid, foundation and realizing how productive they're being with, accomplishing this goal. And I feel like they in turn will end up making it their reality. And you yourself are doing so as well here. I feel like you yourself are going to be taking those steps as well. You'll start to see what it is that you want. You'll focus on it, you'll pinpoint, and you'll see what works best for you, what works cohesively with you and your environment. I feel like you'll learn to adapt and adjust when necessary. You'll learn to shift your perspective and know what works best for you at the right time, at the right moment, in the right way, with the right resources, what works all cohesively, and you'll start to take action. I feel like with you being productive and consistent with your efforts, you'll take that action. And lo and behold, you will accomplish this goal. You could end up doing a vlog about this, a book. Whatever floats your boat here. I feel like that's how you will become successful. You'll have that sense of faith here and trust and loyalty to your craft, to your work, to your efforts. And you'll find that ethical and moral approach to everything that you want to do. So yeah, let me know if this resonates, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello. To those of you who chose number 6 with the Snowflake Obsidian crystal, let's see how you will become successful. Okay, so we have Quiet Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. We have journaling. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. New project. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea, into your reality. We have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Leadership. Take charge of this situation. We have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the way that you'll become successful is when you focus on what you want to become successful at. I know, quite vague. I feel like you'll help to manifest what you want into your reality by journaling, writing down, jotting down affirmations, what it is that you so desire. Write it down in present tense as if you already have it, as if it's already been established here. And I feel like that will help to affirm, your actions into making this your reality. I feel like you'll start to put in the efforts to make it, actual here. I feel with new project, it will help assist you in starting out something new, putting it out there. Now, I feel like you want to establish this, whatever it is that you so desire, that you've been manifesting, you've been journaling, you've been affirming about. I feel like it will manifest as a career opportunity for you. You see it as a career opportunity. And I feel like you're going to definitely take action towards it with new project and career change. This could involve, especially with journaling and travel, this could involve being some sort of blogger or vlogger working within the media. Especially with travel, you're able to connect with people at great distances, especially online. Since he has a tablet here, laptop, or a tablet, depends on you, honestly. But I feel like you're able to work through online, especially with wherever you are. You have that flexibility, you have that adaptability, you have that room to prosper, especially within the media. And also we have writing here with travel, journal, writing. Yeah, definitely could be a blogger or a vlogger. I feel like, yeah, with new project, career change, and leadership, you will definitely take action. you will take the time to yourself. You'll be able to adapt and adjust to your circumstances and find the right opportunity, the right timing to have to yourself to focus and work upon this. Despite any chaos or distractions, I feel like you'll find a way to work through this situation. I feel like you have the determination to see this through, especially with the 10 of Wands here. I feel like you are going to be very persistent and perseverant. I feel like you're going to be very hardworking towards this goal. You're going to do whatever you can to make things happen. But also with the 10 of Rods, or the 10 of Wands, excuse me, I'm getting here that you need to learn how to take breaks, especially with quiet retreat. Try not to overwork yourself, especially if things get frustrated with your time, if there are any interruptions or disruptions in regards to your project and doing your project. If you can't seem to find the right timing, I feel like you need to take those times to, take a break. I feel like you don't want to overdo it or work too hard in the situation. You want to take things step by step. It's a process. I feel like there's no rush. Why rush yourself? I feel like you're already doing good work here. You're already doing what you so desire. You've already put in the effort to it. Learn to take breaks and not overwork yourself, because I feel like you're only going to stress yourself out even further and burden yourself. Okay, so with the 8 of Swords here, I feel like the reason why you want to work hard so much in regards to this project is because you've kept yourself blocked from doing this, or locked in a imprisonment or cage or self-denial or victim consciousness long enough, and sheltered long enough to the point where, enough is enough. You want to get things started and you want to be consistent and productive in it, but to the point where it can kind of take up too much of your energy and you start to feel that burnout. You need to take the time to recuperate and recharge. It's okay to take breaks. Know that your project is still there. I feel like you might be worried that you might end up being in the same place again if you stop, if you take a break. You might feel like you'll end up going back to those old ways and you don't want to have any of that. But no, I feel like you're not going to. I feel like that determination, that persistency, that commitment is still there. Just, you can, take that break. I feel like you'll realize that passion is still there. You don't want to overwork yourself. I also feel like you're coming to a close and ending of a chapter, completing a cycle, learning your lessons that you needed to learn and find resolve in. And I feel like that had to do with being in self-denial, being in that imprisonment, that victim consciousness, feeling like you weren't capable of achieving this goal. And it allowed you to be accepting of your true nature, of who you are and what it is that you so desire and what you want to do. I feel like you were able to find acceptance within yourself. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a moment. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're definitely tapping into your heart. You're becoming one with your heart, with your emotions, with your feelings, with what it is that, again, you desire. And you're definitely going to take action towards it. You're going to make it happen. You see that opportunity and you're going to follow through with it. I feel like you also have this power to turn anything that you so desire into gold. I'm getting here with the Page of Pentacles. Like, you can make it successful. I feel like you will feel that success as long as you accomplish a goal. You will feel that success. But I feel like you could turn it into gold to the point where it'll become successful in other means, where you'll be able to establish this as your career, as your occupation. You see that potential, and I feel like you're going to do what you can to make that happen. Just remember to take the time to yourself, to take breaks, to not overwork yourself, because I feel like that will only stress you out further, and that might just put you in this self-denial place, instead of you not working and taking a break. putting you in a self-denial place. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like you overworking yourself is going to feel like it's not enough. Like you have to keep doing more, and then you won't be able to see your efforts and your career prosper as it should. You won't be able to see that potential that it truly is as an occupation. I feel like that's why you need to find the right schedule and the timing to, you know, take those breaks. I feel that it is required and necessary here. And I feel like you'll start to see, you know, your efforts pay off and you reaping your rewards in regards to this goal, this career opportunity, this project. And also with new project and Page of Pentacles, this also correlates with one another. So you're definitely going to start out on a new project. I feel like that's going to take place. And for some of you, I feel like maybe the hardworking and not taking breaks may not apply to you, but I feel like this talks also about, you know, closing a chapter in your life where it was no longer serving you. You were able to find resolve and learn your lessons in regards to your self-denial and victimization here. I feel like you were able to liberate yourself. You were able to come to terms with your feelings, your emotions, and what you wanted, what you desire, and you were able to put in the effort to make it your reality, to turn it into gold. To be able to pursue this project, to start something new, and to establish it as an occupation. I feel like you need to also be patient with the process too. I'm also getting you are someone who's very creative with your ideas and your desires, your passions here. I feel like you will know how to make things work, make it successful. But I also feel like you're a really good manifester. I feel like you're really good with, you know, bringing things into fruition. So that's what I'm getting here. I feel like whatever project you're going to start out, I feel like it's also going to be very attractive and appealing, especially with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. There's this attractive quality that will captivate an audience, especially if you're going to be some sort of influencer of some kind, especially with travel, journaling, writing. I feel like in leadership, I feel like you're going to be this positive influence, but this influencer in regards to your creativity, your goal, your occupation that you're establishing here with this creativity, this project, this goal. So yeah, let me know if this will resonate with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Feel free to pick another pile for more depth and insight if you feel guided to. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light. And take care. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 7 with the Chrysocolla Hematite crystal. Let's see, how will you become successful? We have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. Express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. Speeches and speaking. You have important messages to deliver that can help others. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. We have here the 7 of Cups, the Magician, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you will become really successful in receiving support in regards to whatever self-expression you are in touch with. I feel like you are definitely authentic and true to your self-expression. You are a really good communicator and speaker, and that's how you're going to become successful. With time to decide here, I'm getting about you making a choice, but I feel like you will make a choice. Or your choice will come in divine timing and pursuing and taking action in regards to your self-expression, your creativity. I feel like it'll be something very entertaining here with the Magician and the Page of Wands. And with the Seven of Cups, this is something that definitely correlates with your heart's desires. It's everything that you desire and more. I feel like you will exceed your expectations here. I feel like significant change will come forth. I feel that you are someone who is also divinely connected to the divine, angels. You're really good with creating whatever it is that you so desire here. Your artistic abilities, your creativity. You're really good with your creativity. I feel like you're very skilled and talented. You have the resources. You have your tools. You're able to make things work cohesively, especially within your environment. You make things happen. You also have this alchemist touch to you, turning whatever it is that you so desire into whatever it is that you so desire. Into gold even. You are going to blossom here with your artistic pursuit. Know that your vocals is also going to be significant here. So you could also be a singer, goes well with the Page of Wands, an entertainer of some sort. Quite the inspiration, positive influence I'm getting. But yeah, an entertainer, actor, actress, singer, influencer, whatever. You can even probably work within the media, because so many people nowadays are working within the media, especially with the Seven of Cups here. It talks about, you know, being in the media as well. But I feel like you're definitely not going to settle with just one thing. I feel like you will pursue multiple outlets, but I feel like doing so step by step, one at a time, will be in your favor instead of trying to do it all at once. I feel depends. I feel like you may have the capacity to multitask here with the Seven of Cups and the Magician in a efficient way that works in your favor, but also try not to overwork yourself. But I feel like with the Tower, a significant change is going to occur that's going to help you to proceed forward and take action here. Or I feel like you'll be surprised as to how far you're going to come, or as to how far you're going to go in regards to what it is that you are going to take action upon and what it is that you are going to pursue. I also feel like give it time, because I feel like you're just starting out. But I feel like things are going to work in your favor. You're building something here that gives you that sense of accomplishment and fulfillment I'm getting here. I feel like you could also work within the spiritual field, like you could be a medium. You know how to channel divine messages and relay it to people to help people in some way. Depends. But I feel like you're really good with communicating the truth, with in-depth messages that are very heartfelt and warming here. Very helpful and positive. You give people hope and possibility. You help people to expand their horizons, to see the opportunities and to go for it. I feel like you will lead by that example. And I feel like you will create many things here. You won't just settle with one thing once again. I feel like you will definitely be supported. People will gravitate towards their creativity, towards their goals, what it is that you are creating, and they will definitely support it. I feel like you will be successful at gaining collaborations, partnerships here, sponsorships even. So yeah. I feel like it's going to be known how genuine and authentic you are to your self-expression, your skills, and your talents. And I feel like you definitely will become successful with successful funding and the Magician here. And I feel like learn to trust your intuition, because I feel like it will also help to lead you in the right direction. And no matter the outcome, I feel like you will definitely be able to learn from those scenarios, from those circumstances, and be able to apply it to, you know, your circumstances as wisdom and guidance to help you move onward in the right direction. And I feel like you are moving in the right direction here. But yeah, you're very artistic, and whatever it is that you're artistic with, I feel like it's going to lead to positive changes, significant change, where it gives you the room and opportunity to explore other options and creative endeavors here. So that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, feel free to pick another pile for more insight, depth, and awareness in regards to this matter. If you feel guided to do so, that might help assist you, if you like. But yeah, I feel like you're contemplating about these choices, but I feel like you'll be able to definitely proceed forward with these choices and be able to proceed forward with other choices and options here in due time. You'll find a way to make things work out. I feel like you will definitely explore your creativity. And I feel like, know that in order to be successful, you definitely should make this choice out of love, out of these positive intentions, out of this being fulfilling for you. Don't do it for any other reason. Don't do it out of fear, out of desperation, out of any negative influence, out of fame or fortune. Do it because you want to, because it's true to your heart's desires. And I feel like the outcome will be marvelous, will be in your favor. Do it because it's true to your heart, to your well-being here. And I feel like you'll know, and I feel like you will make that decision, that choice at the right timing for the right reasons here. And I feel like things will definitely work in your favor. I feel like you're not going to be aware of the impact you're going to make or the surprises that are coming your way, like the opportunities perhaps, or many blessings or changes, significant changes that's going to allow you to build a much solid and better foundation for yourself. Like, I feel like so many changes are going to occur that's going to rip an old structure that may have been out of false pretenses and toxic beliefs and systems. And I feel like these changes and pursuing this goal is going to lead you to build a much better structure and a solid foundation for yourself. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here for those of you who chose this reading. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like you're someone who's very crafty. You know how to work with your hands to create. So you could also be like a painter, a sculptor, even be like an architect, designing and building buildings and structures even. Or also with builder, you are someone who's a powerful manifester, especially goes well with the Magician and the Page of Wands. You're really good at, again, turning whatever it is that you want into gold. Whatever it is that you do into gold as well here. And if you're stressed about any situation, you know, talk with your guides. See where your intuition leads you for guidance to help you, you know, understand your circumstances and help you to see the beauty and the hope within a situation here. Okay, so yeah, let me know once again. I think I may have already stated this, but let me know if this resonates with you, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care. Hello to those of you who chose number 8 with the Bloodstone crystal. Let's see, how will you become successful? And I apologize for any noises you may hear in the background. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your mission. Helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that I feel like you will become very successful in pursuing multiple talents and skills here in regards to nutrition, divination, music, yoga. I feel like you are this overall healer that will lead people. You will lead by example. I feel like you will be this inspiration. I feel like you could get in touch with your spirituality, eating healthy, singing, music, and doing yoga, teaching people about yoga even, if you're, if that may apply to you. I feel like you will also help people to do positive exercises. I feel like you're here to help people heal their overall well-being in so many factors. I also feel like you are someone who's really good with your vocals, your communication. You definitely connect well with the younger audience or adolescents. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noises you may hear as well. But I feel like you will definitely captivate an audience. You will be able to help people tap into their inner child as well. You have a way of instilling hope and possibility in people. I feel like people will listen to what it is that you have to say because you do it all with love, with these positive intentions. And also, if things get difficult, don't allow negativity to dissipate your hopes and desires. Listen to love, and I feel like that will help you to assert yourself better and to get back on track with what it is that you love doing. I feel like at times you may be a little doubtful about how things will come about. If all your efforts will pay off, but I feel like you will reap the fruits of your labor here. You just need to remain consistent and patient with the process here. And with the Seven of Wands, I'm getting, don't let any negativity get the best of you. I feel like you will definitely be able to remain strong in this situation, to defend yourself where necessary, to stand up for what it is that you believe in. I feel like you will definitely establish that confidence. And also learn with pay yourself first. Learn to, be mindful about your finances when you do receive income, to save. I feel like that will help you as well if you're in a bit of a struggle. And with the Ace of Cups, again, with listen only to love, I feel like you are someone who embodies love. You are a healer. You work out of love. You work with love. And I feel like that will definitely show you are someone to defend, love here, to help people. I feel like you could be someone who defends the underdog as well. You're not one to be underestimated here. And don't underestimate yourself either. I feel like you will build that confidence. And you're someone who definitely works from your heart chakra, your heart space. You're quite the healer here. And with the Five of Wands, I'm not getting conflict here. I feel like, actually, yeah, if there's ever any challenges and adversities or conflict coming your way in regards to what it is that you do, I feel like you will defend your place with love. You will speak only out of love to dissipate and counteract against the negativity. But I'm also getting here with the Five of Wands, you will pursue something that you truly love, that you're passionate about. in regards to your self-expression or your creativity, in regards to all these factors here that may apply to you, I feel like you will get involved within a community where it's a collective involving of similar passions and interests, a community of the same passion and interests here, and you'll be able to express yourself in your own unique way, because all these group of individuals here, they have the same wands, but they have different outfits, so they have their own unique way of expressing their wand here, expressing their passion, their creativity. And I feel like you will be able to join this community, this collective, and still be able to express yourself in your own unique way, in your own individual, and with your own individuality and originality here. I feel like you'll be able to connect with people, because I feel like all their wands are connecting amongst each other in some way. And they have the freedom to be themselves. And I feel like you will have the freedom to be who you are and to express yourself the way that best suits you, that's true to who you are and your heart, your being. And I feel like it will be very entertaining, and I feel like you will definitely captivate people's attention in a positive way. I feel like you will inspire people to get involved within a community that's true to their passions, and be able to teach them and inspire them to create something of their own and to express themselves their own way with the similar creativity or passion as others are doing here. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you won't be so competitive, because you won't need to, because you have something of your very own that's true to your heart, that you can express in your own unique way that's different from everyone else here. Just as everyone else is being true to themselves and expressing themselves in their own unique way, you will do so as well here. And I feel like, know that, be patient about you receiving income in regards to this matter. It's going to take some time. It is a process. It is a journey. But I feel that you will be successful in this matter regardless. Okay? So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like, you're really good with being healthy, working with spirituality and divination, utilizing your voice. You have that charisma. You've got a really good set of communication skills here. You're quite the speaker, and with yoga you're really good with taking care of your well-being, your body as well. Meditating, working with your chakras, energy healing, Reiki healing, but also doing yoga, Pilates, any other fitness regime here. Like, living an overall healthy lifestyle and expressing these talents, these skills within your platform, within this community. I feel like you will evolve and you will excel and you will definitely become successful in. I feel like you have the freedom to pursue these factors, these ideas, these endeavors, and I feel like you will inspire people to do so themselves, to follow their heart's desires and their pursuits, their goals, their ambitions here, and to stand up for it, to, remain determined and persistent in regards to these matters. I feel like you will learn to overcome your obstacles and not let anything interfere or stand in your way in regards to what it is that you are doing and pursuing. I feel like you will also find a way to adjust and adapt to your circumstances. I'm also getting with the Five of Wands. You'll be able to do what it is that you love no matter the circumstance. Just give it time to how things will prosper here. But I feel like you will work in many endeavors, and I feel like you will inspire people and you will help people be inspired and to go after their goals, to tap into their inner child. And remember to be mindful about your financial decisions. Make sure you do so wisely here to save for yourself and for your needs and desires. But I feel like even with pay yourself first, I feel like you could become your own entrepreneur, your own boss, and end up receiving income where you'll be able to splurge and spend on yourself. But regardless, be responsible about your finances. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here for those of you who chose this reading. Let me know if this will resonate, if you enjoyed this, if it has helped or healed you in some way. Yeah, thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. I'm also getting here with nutrition. Again, it could involve any type of culinary skills here. So being a baker or, you know, a chef of sorts. Being creative with your cooking skills. I feel like you have a way of entertaining people in all facets here of creativity, all aspects. With your endeavors, I feel like you'll be very entertaining. And again, this positive influence. You do it all with love. And don't doubt yourself and don't doubt the process. Just be patient. You'll reap your fruits of your labor. You will reap the just rewards. You'll be compensated for your efforts here in due time. So yeah, thank you once again. And I wish you all the best. Much love and light, and take care.